Hello, I'm Tony Papa from ProMediaGear. Let me show you a couple of our popular video rigs. In front of me I've got the VRH21 and the VRH22. Both of these are CNC'd aluminum rigid rigs that feature two padded leather handles and are both mounted onto our PBX3 modular Arca-Swiss compatible bracket plate. The tops of the grips on both the VRH21 and the VRH22 feature 1/4-20 threaded adapters. These adapters can hold such things like cold shoes, NATO rails, and other accessories. The VRH21 is a very small, compact, rigid aluminum rig. The gap in between the two handles is approximately 7.25 inches. It'll fit many DSLRs on the market today, and probably be best with somebody with smaller hands. The PBX3 bracket plate here is an Arca-Swiss 1.5 wide aluminum bracket, and all this is machined in our shop in the Chicago, Illinois suburbs. The PBX3 features silicone gaskets that are going to mount up to the bottom of the camera and hold it still. It's going to give you the ability to go ahead, shoot your video or hybrid photography quickly, easily, and then conveniently allow you to lay it on top of many ball heads on the market today. Both of these rigs, the larger one here, as well as the smaller one, are both great and have the ability to have the handles flipped around also. As you can see here, both of these have a screw that's mounted onto the modular bracket plate. If you took that screw out, you could then flip the handle completely over for shooting styles that are a little different. It's very modular. Also here, there's a 1/4-20 screw on the bottom of each one of these handles. You can also take that off if you just want to use one, maybe mount something else on the side, or you can even take it off here and take off one handle and just leave half. We also offer a quick release version of just the handle called the HB70. That can be found at ProMediaGear.com. Another accessory that's very popular is a NATO rail that goes across the whole unit would make a cage. It's very good for smaller cameras without a battery grip. I'll show you those in a little bit. But first, let me go ahead and walk you through the steps and get it mounted up here on my Canon 5D Mark III. I'll show you it first on the little guy, then I'll put it on the larger unit. Show you the difference between hand grips and just how it fits on the camera. Let you decide which version works best for you. Alright, let's take the VRH21, get it mounted up to the Canon 5D Mark III. To begin, flip your camera over, go ahead and locate the 1/4-20 female adapter on the bottom of your camera. Next, you're going to flip over and install the rig using the PBX3 that has two openings. Choose whichever opening fits your camera the best, and it's also going to give you room to move forward and backwards. Now technically there's no right or wrong way to install this rig. However, if I were to install it right now, where the screw hole is lining up, as you can see, the handle on the right isn't going to be in the center. If that fits your shooting style, that's totally okay. However, the reason that's not working out is because the center screw isn't centered on the camera. For this rig, you spin it around, get it so the handles are even on each side. It's lining up with my hole on the right here. Taking the 5/32 Allen key that's included, go ahead and start it, move it around, get it where you want on the camera body, and just go ahead and tighten it down. Now this is a very hybrid rig, very modular, so technically set it up how you want it. Right now, as you can see, I've got the handles evenly positioned on both sides of the camera. We've got the Arca-Swiss modular base plate on the bottom, and now I got enough room I can hold it, I can still hit the buttons. I got the buttons in the back here I can easily hold. I can carry it like this, do some great video pans, as well as easily access the lens for focusing. and then conveniently drop it on top of a ball head. As you can see, there's not a ton of room on both sides of this camera, but it works great for many people out there. Also, the handles right now are pretty straight. If you want, remember, to change them, you can take out the screw, turn it over, or remove this 1/4 20 screw. Maybe only use one handle. Maybe you want to put one handle facing down. Whichever fits your style the best. Play with it. Go ahead and get shooting. Let's go ahead and take the VRH22 and mount it up to the Canon 5D Mark III. To do that, instead of using a 1/4 20 screw, using a 5/32 wrench, on this portion of the clip, I'm going to show you a little thumb wheel adapter we manufactured. This adapter has got a 1/4 20 on it. It's going to go quickly in there, tighten up onto the bottom of your camera, and doesn't require a wrench. To begin, go ahead and flip over your camera, locate the 1/4 20 adapter, lay the rig on top. When you lay the rig on top, one of the slits that's manufactured into the PBX3 bracket plate, go ahead and see which one lines up best for your shooting style. On this rig, to center it, I have these two options here, or if I spin it around, I'm here and I'm here. You've really got 4 options. The best one for me is going to be right about there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the little adapter, go ahead and start it. And this one, it's got a little collar, so it slides in and out. Put it on there. Move it around, get it centered where you want it on the camera. Go ahead and tighten it down. It's that simple. Got my VRH22 onto my camera, ready to shoot. As you can see, compared to the other VRH21, this rig gives you a lot more room for your hands. It's a little bit wider, a little bit more stable. However, you gotta take into consideration, now I'm farther away from my buttons. So just remember what shooting style you prefer. Do you like to hit record, put your hands on the grips, and get some good pans? Are you trying to do both? They're both great rigs, just depends on your style. As you can see, the thumb wheel adapter on the bottom though, it is sticking out below the Arca base plate, so it's not going to give you a quick connect onto a ball head. In order to do that, you're going to have to use a screw so that it can go onto an Arca compatible head. But if you're just using it as handle, the adapter works great. It's quick and easy. I can take it off, throw it in my bag, and I'm done. Also, in the configuration that it's set up now, you can see that the handle is a little tapered back. This is great to give me access to go around to the lens. It will hit your forearm a bit, take that in consideration, or you can actually balance it on your forearm, use it as a rest, and then focus with your fingers.